Hey guys, how's it going? We have a new game today. So we're going to be doing a new Let's Play of Warzone 2100. More specifically, the SourceForge version of Warzone 2100, known as the Warzone Resurrection Project. Download link is in the description if you want to pick it up yourself. This game originally came out back in 1998, I believe, and I first saw it in 1999, and since then, it's been pretty much quite easily my favorite RTS almost ever. So, without further ado, we are going to get to work on this. We're just going to do a quick skirmish. I say quick, but this will probably actually span a few episodes. This is just so that you can get to see what it's like, and if there's good response on this, then I may do a let's play of the campaign, which on my last speed run, without using cheats or anything, just trying to get through it as quickly as possible, it took a total of about 24 hours playtime.
Power resource.
Build stuff, guys. Alright, so this runs pretty much like any other RTS. If you've not been exposed to that, your only resource is power, which you get from building over the power resources with oil derricks, so everything's just running completely on oil. And the main plot is that it's the year 2100, and there was complete nuclear fallout over all of North America because there was a satellite defense system which decided to launch all its nukes on North America at once. And I'm just going to quickly drop the music volume a bit. There, I can't really gauge it that well because these headphones or my headset rather, is actually really loud, so I can't be completely sure on how it's going to sound. Obviously, this is the first episode. I didn't bother to do a test. If this turns out crappy, then I'll just completely scrap it, start a skirmish completely from scratch, and you guys won't know the difference. So the way this is going to be set up as a Let's Play is going to be different from my Minecraft one, where that one I usually intro all the episodes and I sort of tell you what's going to go on. This, I'm just going to keep playing as I play. I'm not going to play how I normally do, because normally I turtle in as much as possible, and I just roll out the best possible tanks and pretty much just steamroll the enemies. Obviously, I've played this game for quite a long time. I only play it every now and then, usually just once every few months, actually. But still more than enough to know the controls and know what's what and what's the best. I only really ever play it when I'm just a little bit bored with RuneScape for any reason, but I am going to be starting a series on that soon, which will be very exciting. I'm not going to give anything away yet because I'm not entirely sure exactly when I'm going to start it. I'm going to have to really buckle down and work my ass off for it, I'm going to tell you that much. And as I was saying, normally I just turtle up in this game, and the biggest difference between this game and most other RTSs that I know of is that in this game you are actually required. These are the only units I can produce at the moment, is just a truck, and no matter what I research or anything like that, there'll never be anything extra that I can build just right off the bat after unlocking something. I actually have to go and design each vehicle, each unit that I want on its own. I can actually choose exactly what type of what type of units I want, and because of that, the computers are set up to use certain presets, and those presets were pretty stale in the original version, but in the Resurrection project they actually get varied up a lot, and the enemies can rush you extremely easily, and they can really do some damage. Now, as I've said, normally I turtle up, but this playthrough, I'm going to go for try and do a rush, or as much of a rush as I'm comfortable with, and I am going to try and just steamroll through this as quickly as I can. I want there to be absolutely no survivors. I want this to look absolutely epic. In all the other RTSs that I've played, I've always just turtled up because that's just always worked for me. And honestly, I've never really lost playing any other RTSs, but then again, I was never really playing super competitively in any other RTSs. So we're just gonna see how things go.
Construction completed.
All three enemies are just set to the base difficult, or the standard difficulty, because if you put it to the very hardest, it is absolutely insane. It by far outmatches any other like hardest difficulty that I've seen on any other game, like Dawn of War, which is based on the Warhammer 40k tabletop series, which is a game that I really do like, and turtling up in that game is absolutely fantastic, especially if you play as the Eldar, because you can just put up their little portal things wherever you want. They can expand their base as much as you want, which all the other factions can't do. So you can basically build half the map, or as much as the map as you want, as just turrets, and their one super unit actually boosts the structural defenses, the defenses of structures of everything. So that makes your turrets that much harder to kill, makes your base that much harder to destroy, and it just becomes an absolute nightmare for anyone who's trying to go up against you. So I'm going to need more trucks. Two more should do it. You get over there and help him. I don't want to just roll through with just a straight up machine gun, or machine gun tanks, because
Major research
it's only much later on when you upgrade your machine guns a ton more that they can really hammer out some damage, which obviously I'm aiming to do. So these guys can keep moving forward. These machine gun guard towers, they'll hold up for actually quite a fair bit, especially if I really rush through this. And if we research that, should keep chugging along with things. And I've completely forgot to build this,
Major research completed.
which is a big no-no. I need that power generator so that I can actually make all these extra oil derricks that I've built down the side start giving me power and start really rolling through on things. As you can see, it's obviously a fairly slow-paced game. That's also because I chose to start with the lowest tech possible. So that means you're researching from the absolute base level, and I chose to start with no bases whatsoever. So all the enemies are in the same boat. They have no defined base. I will do another skirmish before I do the campaign at all where I do set the starting with advanced
Major
bases,
research
which makes
completed.
it a much harder nut to crack to get into
Power
the
resource.
enemy's base and start doing a real good job of cleaning them out.
Construction completed.
Until then, we're going to have to deal with the hand we're dealt, and we are going to have to absolutely destroy these guys. Head up there, and you can head to that one, even though it's still
Major
burning.
research completed.
This one's burning, so I can't build on it yet, but this one,
Construction
the fire has gone out, so I am completely free to build another oil derrick there and continue getting the power.